Beyond clay and sand, finding the right foundation. Growing cannabis in soil successfully starts with the right soil. Hi Gromies, MGDad here. Now we all know that plants can grow in any soil types, from sand to muddy clay. However, these extremes are not optimal for your cannabis plants. Clay retains too much water, choking off the roots' access to vital oxygen. On the other hand, sand drains too quickly, leaving your plants thirsty and nutrient deprived. The optimal soil for cannabis sits comfortably between these extremes. It finds a balance between water retention and drainage. This ideal blend provides a stable foundation for your plants to thrive. Remember, creating the right environment for your roots is crucial for vigorous growth and abundant yields. Breathing room. Why airflow matters for healthy roots. Just like us, cannabis roots need to breathe to survive. This is where proper soil aeration comes into play. A well-aerated soil allows for good air circulation around the roots. This is essential for several reasons. Firstly, it helps the roots absorb oxygen, which is crucial for respiration and nutrient uptake. Secondly, it prevents the buildup of harmful bacteria and fungi that thrive in anaerobic conditions. Without proper airflow, your plants become susceptible to root rot and other growth stunting problems. The perfect blend, crafting your cannabis soil recipe. Obtaining the optimum cannabis soil might seem daunting, but it's simpler than you think. The goal is to combine ingredients that mimic a rich, natural environment. Here's a breakdown of a well-balanced cannabis soil mix. Peat moss, 30 to 40%. This holds moisture and adds acidity, which cannabis loves. Sand, perlite, or pumice, 20 to 30%. These improve drainage and aeration. Bark or wood, 10 to 20%. Decomposing bark provides slow-release nutrients. Compost, 20 to 30%. Rich in nutrients from decaying vegetable matter, compost fuels microbial activity and brings nitrogen for green growth. Dolomite lime, 2 to 5%. Balances pH and provides 2 essential minerals. Earthworm castings, 5 to 10%. These are packed with beneficial microbes. By combining these ingredients in the right proportions, you create a living, breathing ecosystem that supports vigorous cannabis growth. Section 4. Understanding your soil ingredients. Each component of a solid cannabis plant soil mix serves a specific purpose. Peat moss, with its spongy texture, acts like a reservoir, holding onto water and releasing it gradually to the roots. Peat also brings organic material and adds to soil structure. Sand, perlite, and pumice, on the other hand, are like the air pockets in a loaf of bread, creating space for air to circulate. Decayed bark and wood slowly decompose, releasing nutrients over time, much like a time-release fertilizer. It also retains moisture, adds aeration with its coarseness, and provides a carbon structure to house microbiology in the soil. Compost, often called black gold, infuses the soil with a wealth of nutrients and beneficial microbes. Dolomite lime ensures the pH balance is optimal for nutrient absorption while providing necessary magnesium and calcium to the roots. Lastly, earthworm castings act as a natural fertilizer and soil conditioner, further enhancing the soil's fertility. Section 5. The circle of life. Reusing your soil for a sustainable grow. One of the most rewarding aspects of growing in soil is the ability to reuse it. After each harvest, while disturbing the soil as little as possible, simply amend your soil with fresh compost and other organic matter to replenish the nutrients. This is called top dressing and can also be done during each grow. This sustainable practice of reusing soil not only saves money on buying new soil, but also cultivates a thriving ecosystem of beneficial microbes. The good news is You can find pre-mixed soils at most national hardware stores that have good balances of these inputs. Look for blends that contain similar ingredients to our recipe or common sense substitutes. Remember, a well-aerated, nutrient-rich soil is the foundation for healthy cannabis plants and bountiful harvests. Now that you have the knowledge, it's time to get your hands dirty and start growing. Please subscribe, like, and share so that we can extend this growing community. Let's grow together.